Reciprocation is the act of giving back in return for receiving. We pray to God hoping for our wishes to come true, and in return we perform acts in God's name. When we call someone generous, we acknowledge that they are reciprocating the blessings they have received. Even if they do not believe in God, they may still be doing God's work. If you are an atheist doctor or scientist and do not understand the placebo effect, your knowledge is incomplete. With incomplete knowledge, no one should dismiss something simply because it is beyond the current understanding of the human mind. Each of us has the right to believe whatever we choose. Personally, I believe that God provides me with the oxygen that keeps me alive, and in turn, I give God an identity. God grants me free will to navigate my life, and I carry out the physical work of God. God sustains my body with health, and humanity, whether or not one believes in God, perpetuates life, saves others, and ensures the survival of what I consider to be God's presence in the world. My understanding of God is simple. I am alive because of oxygen, something I cannot control and without which I cannot function. Whoever or whatever provides me with that oxygen is God. When I was born, my parents cared for me because they too had access to that same oxygen. Their care during my vulnerable years, that to me is God. When someone donates money to a charity to feed the hungry, that is God in action. When we implement rules to protect animals from extinction, that is an act of God. When someone donates their organs to save a life, that is a godly act. The discovery of antibiotics, vaccinations, and medical breakthroughs that prevent life-threatening diseases, these too are manifestations of God in human form. Even advancements such as insulin, genetic research, and weather predictions that save lives all reflect God's presence within humanity. It is simply a matter of perspective. If you believe that human beings alone are responsible for all these advancements, remember that no human can function without oxygen. Therefore, humans do not work alone. If one believes everything is accomplished solely by humans, they inadvertently believe in God, because God exists and manifests through human beings. Just as the human body functions in perfect synergy, supplying oxygen-rich, nutrient-dense blood to its cells, those same cells reciprocate by keeping the body alive. Our problem lies in the way we are educated. We are often taught that human beings are insignificant in the grand scheme of things, and that God exists as an external entity, independent of us. Spiritually, this may be true, but physically, God cannot exist without humanity, just as the human body cannot survive without its functioning cells. If all human beings were to vanish, would God or the devil still matter? If there is no one left to experience beauty, then beauty itself loses all meaning. Many years ago, I wrote a piece in Punjabi. Now this is the translator. We are intertwined like positive and negative electric wires. If I do not exist, neither do you. If there is no light in my nights, then I see darkness on the other side as well.